Hi everyone, Julia here recording this April 2nd, 2023. Hard to believe we're in the 4th month. Wow. And what a year it is already. The first quarter, or the first third. Well, yeah, actually I just had the first quarter. So yeah, 3 quarters to go. Should be amazing. Hey buddy. Trying to get the dogs acclimated here. Cosmo and Buddy are still trying to figure out pack hierarchy. But before you know it, they'll be besties, I'm sure. So yeah, just planting and improving the property here. Getting some work done. We decided that for this little piece of property that we have here, 3 hectares, we're going to keep it adults only, which basically probably 14 and up, something like that. And when we are able to expand with property, if there's interest in people to come with families, we'll have the property for it. But in this small area, we just really can't accommodate a family and still have the kind of peace and tranquility that we want in the center. So, yeah, that's where we are with that. And it's so exciting to have James here. And I think Michelle's wanting to come. Michelle, send me an email if you get this, if you hear this. And yeah, on this property, we have room for a few others, but we will need to expand. And there is 500 square meters that I'm walking right by now that goes, 500,000 square meters for sale adjacent to us for 200,000 euros. And it has a ruin that can be built into housing. So if you're wanting to get out of the matrix and help others at the same time, that would be an amazing investment. And this part of the world is so awesome. Great weather, even though they keep giving us these chemtrails, but maybe they're for our benefit, who knows. And yeah, it would be a bargain. So anybody out there that's swimming in currency. So yeah, I wanted to talk about admitting when you're wrong. And I was thinking about that, and people who never admit that they're wrong are really playing the biggest victim of all, right? Because it's never them that causes anything. It's always something else that causes it. So even if we don't admit it publicly or to anyone else, we have to have that honest self-awareness to go, oh, I did that wrong, or, whatever. Just notice your lessons. I won't even call them mistakes or doing things wrong. They're all lessons. But if something wasn't done properly to the optimal performance that it could be, then it needs to be reevaluated or evaluated honestly and, decide, were you the victim or did you have a lesson there? Because that's the only way we can progress is with that honest self-awareness. And honest being the key word here. We have to really look at things and own up when we do things that aren't optimal. And just go, oh yeah, I did it that way. It should have been done this way. Great lesson. So, yeah. Something that I see a lot in the world. Just everybody wants to consider everything that they do is right And that's just the way it is. And deal with it. And we do deal with it. But if we want to grow and evolve, we have to, again, just have that sincere introspection and decide if there was a lesson there for us to learn, to maybe improve how we do things in the future in that genre or whatever. I think y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. So think to yourself, are you one of those people that doesn't ever want to think that they were in the wrong, so to speak? And if that's the case, is that even realistic? Because we're all learning lessons. That's what we're here for. So we're not going to learn the lessons if we deny that they're there. So every mistake or wrongdoing, anything like that, it's a super valuable lesson. And if you don't look at it honestly, then you'll miss that lesson. And what happens is that lesson will keep repeating until you finally get it. So, yeah. Again, it all goes back to that honest self-awareness. And if you are feeling like a victim, then it's probably a good idea to do your shadow work. And language lessons of the heart is a great modality. And there's an emotional healing playlist on this channel that'll kind of talk through how that works. It has some of Cheryl Bailey's calming bracelet method mentioned there too. I've used language lessons of the heart with much success. And there's the Loth language lessons of the heart is what that stands for, workshops playlist on this channel, and it'll take you right to the heart of doing that shadow work. Because just knowing about shadow work doesn't get you anywhere. You have to actually do it. And when you do it, you'll know it. Because your perspective and outlook will change, especially about yourself. So, and then the third component is gratitude. Sincere gratitude. And if you have that honest self-awareness, sincere gratitude, and you do your shadow work, man, you will have a magical, magical life. So, consider those things. And carry on, grow and evolve and come back to being love, where we're all supposed to be. Imagine a world where everything was based on service of others. If everybody was in service of others, imagine how that would be. And that's how it needs to be. And we can get there, at least in our own little vicinities, in our own communities. We can try to get there. But we can get there in mass, too. If everybody will just, come out of that negative default programming and that victim mindset and, take the reins and do some work. Make some moves. You have to have action to have results. So there you go. So thanks everyone for listening. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to stay focused on what you want. And always help others if you can. Ciao, ciao.